Hello everyone, welcome to our concept house. Today in this video I am going to discuss about the reversible and irreversible process. Students, we have already studied different types of processes in thermodynamics like isothermal process, isobaric process, isochoric process, adiabatic process, right? But all these processes can also be reversible and irreversible also, like reversible isothermal, irreversible isothermal, reversible isobaric, irreversible isobaric, reversible isochoric, irreversible isochoric, reversible adiabatic, irreversible adiabatic. Understood? Let's come first to know about what is a reversible process. What is a reversible process? In reversible process, the first step is which occurs in infinitely small steps. Which occurs in infinitely small steps. Shouldn't remember one thing, those things that are happening slowly, at every step you have a chance to change it. At every step you have a chance to change it or to reverse it, right or not? So these processes are known as a reversible process, and the process which occurs very slowly and it takes infinitely time to finish. The second one is it takes infinite time to finish. It takes infinite time to finish. And the third one is it is a very slow process. Clear? Reversible process is a very slow process. And one important thing about reversible process is each step should be equilibrium from its previous step. Each step should be equilibrium from its previous step. That means there should not be much difference in between two steps. Let me explain with the example. Listen carefully. Suppose I have a container. And I took some gas. Inside it. And I attached a piston to it. Which is frictionless and weightless also. That means it can go up or it can come down. And I put small stones on top of it. Clear? I put small stones on top of it. Suppose at this time this process is in equilibrium. That means gas is neither expanding nor compressing. Equilibrium stage में है gas neither expanding nor compressing, right? Now due to these weights there is some pressure, let it be P, and due to the gas some pressure also is here, so let it be same P. Now here the pressure inside the container is equal to the pressure at outside. That's why the piston is in equilibrium, right or not? Suppose I remove a small weight, a small stone from it, then what happen? After I remove a small stone from it, this pressure will be a little bit less. That means this pressure becomes P minus dP. The very small change, a very small reduction of pressure, let it be P minus dP. From P to P minus dP, and this pressure will be more. So due to the increase of this pressure, the gas tried to expand and also the piston move up, and the piston moves up a certain distance. Whenever the volume increases, suppose initial volume V1 था, as the volume will increase, the pressure inside the container will decrease. तो मेरा piston कब तक ऊपर जाएगा? Piston will go up till the pressure inside the container and outside the pressure are not equal. That means when this pressure will be P minus dP. At that moment, again the piston will be equilibrium stage. At that moment the piston will be equilibrium stage, right? Again if I remove another stone or another weightage from it, then the outside pressure decreases, again the piston will move up, and the inside pressure decreases. As the volume increases, the inside pressure also decreases. That means the piston will go up till the inside pressure and outside pressure are not same. Students, there is another way to move the piston up. What is that? Remove the entire weight or entire stone simultaneously. If you remove the entire stone simultaneously, then the piston will move at a speed and stop at a point. This process is known as irreversible process. So the process that takes place at a high speed is known as irreversible process. These processes are also spontaneous. That means irreversible processes are very spontaneous. Irreversible process is a spontaneous process. So maximum to maximum process in nature are spontaneous. That means irreversible. That means these processes occur at a very high speed and stop at the end. But very less processes in nature which are reversible. And in reversible process we have control over it. For example, if you again put the stone, the piston moves down and occupies its original position. Right? So the process which occurs with a number of steps, these processes are known as reversible process. And remember one thing, most of the hard work has to be done in the reversible process because this process occurs with number of steps. Clear? I will explain the reversible process graphically. Then the definition is, a process is said to be reversible if when reversing direction follow the same path as forward without leaving any effect to the system and the surrounding. A process is said to be reversible if when reversing direction follow the same path as forward. I will show it in a diagram. Suppose you have a process here. This is a process and this is the initial point and this is the final point in which a process occurs. Clear? This is the path in which a process occurs from initial point 1 to final point 2. Now the process when reverse in direction, that means a process moves from point 2 to point 1 and follow the same path as forward, then it is known as a reversible process. So this is the reversible process. But it is not a reversible process path because the process touches the point 1 and follow the different path. So it is not a reversible process. It is the irreversible process. So this is the reversible process. Clear, students? Hope you understood about the basic difference between the reversible and irreversible processes. Thank you.